Okay, we are live on YouTube and on the website. Very soon we shall be live on Amazon as well. I sincerely hope. We are. Let's go live on Amazon, and then hopefully we will be live in a couple of shakers on. We got Amazon, we got YouTube, we got the website. The countdown is real, my friends. Now I'm just trying to sort out one of the cameras that I can demo for you. Just getting the Mevo Start all fired up. Hopefully that won't take too much longer. No, there we go. Now what's that there? That one there. Almost done. Almost done. Oops. Just unplugged the just unplugged that as well. Right, in that case then we're going to kick off with, let's quickly refresh. Hello everyone. Please follow. Hello, hello. Oh, look, we got two cameras on the go there. I think we need to hide. And now I'm muted as well, so hopefully you can hear me. These are the joys of live streaming. You just never know when it's all going to go horribly wrong or when it's going to go really, really right. So let's kick off today. We are talking about live streaming today on Amazon because I am live streaming myself right now. And so we've got some kit in the carousel, and I'm hoping that because I'm using BeLive, I'm rather hoping, yes, that it is here. It is indeed. Oh, wow, so lucky. So lucky. Oh, okay, got the wrong one, but that's okay. Hopefully it should work. So these are the things that we have in the carousel. Show in stream. So basically we're going to be focusing on what it takes to go live. So we got the we're going to be doing the Logitech Mevo Start. That's an amazing camera. You're going to love that. Also have the one I'm looking at right now, which is the Logitech C920. We'll be talking through that. I always go live with my phone, again, because it's got a great camera on it. So that's another way to live stream. And then we've got the Nexigo. We'll be talking about this little beauty as well, the Nexigo N930E Stream Cam. That's a beauty. What else have we got in here? Oh, we've got the Lightroom. Now, so those are the cameras. Now, with the Mevo, these are some things that are bought at the same time. So you've got the Mevo floor stand, the Logitech Mevo Start case, Logitech, the dashboard as well. The dashboard was called keypad. We've got the Blue Yeti we're going to be talking about as well. And if you saw yesterday's show with Stephen Healy, he is a big fan of Samsung's flagship phone, the Galaxy S22. That can shoot in 8K high definition. We've got the GoPro Hero 10 Black, waterproof, that shoots in 5K. We got some lapel mics to deal with our audio. So we got the Movo LV1 lapel mic. We've got the Purple Panda, the one I'm using right now. That is the Purple Panda. In fact, put it back up, put it up a bit there, and then you might be able to see it better. That's the Purple Panda microphone. That's the one I'm using right now. And having said that, I best double check that I'm not telling you a lie. Oh no, that's the one. Okay, what else do we have in the carousel? Yeah, then we've got things that we do definitely need when we're live streaming. Particularly, we've got the Mevo Start. I've got the scan disc. The scan disc is in the oh, excuse me. Hey Tiffany, thank you so much for following me. Thank you. Let's say thank you. And actually, guys, it's quite amusing because, well, not amusing, because normally BeLive would be showing that up on the screen. So I'm not quite sure why that's not happened today. So yeah, in the carousels, we've got the scan discs, we've got the lights. We'll talk about the lights as well. We've got the Apple Lightning. This element here, again, you're going to be live streaming from your phone. You want to attach your microphone to it, you need that element. We've got Logitech Brio, we've got the C920, we've got the Brio. This chair, you want to be comfortable. We've got the Alexa Dot that looks after everything on the show. And in fact, while we're on the show, we should be getting the Alexa 4th generation too. I've actually just ordered one through the Prime pre-sale for less than $19. We've got the each. Oh, we can't see this. Basically, it's in that corner. You'll see it as a show. You have got phones, lights, microphones, cameras, all going into the USB. If you've ever got any Wi-Fi issues, then you need one of these, a TP-Link Deco Powerline Mesh. They are brilliant. They'll wipe out all of your all of your black spots. We've got the Zion Smooth gimbal, which is always good to use there as well. We've got the lighting kit that I normally have up behind me, green screen, box lights, umbrella lights, move them around. We've got the ring light that I'm looking at right now. I'll show you that later. We've got this funky little light here. That's the newer RGB video light. I'll use that in the later show because that then flashes up a lovely pulsing lights on my background. We've got the DJI smartphone gimbal. Again, check out yesterday's show. Stephen talked about that, as well as the OBSBot Tiny. If you're videoing, you need a hard drive, portable hard drive, seriously. Also, if you're a gamer, get one of those. That's my Seagate hard drive. And for fun, I've got the earbuds, and I've got MacBook Pro downstairs. Got the newer light, and we've got the cover for the Yeti that you saw. And that's a cracking book. I've got a different cover, but what to say when you talk to yourself? Game changing. If ever you feel a little bit down, certainly go for that. And then we've got the Apple MacBook Pro as well. But I want to start with the item in the carousel, and that is this is the Logitech Mevo Start. Now, if I put myself down there, I can show you the camera. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew the camera live on air. Might not be such a sensible idea, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, this is it. This is the Mevo Start. So this is beautiful from Logitech. It is not just a live streaming camera. It is more than that. It is actually a live streaming camera plus studio on the app. So let me tell you a little bit about the details of this Mevo first of all. It is brilliant. So you can have a set, you can have one, and it's on a discount at the moment in the carousel, $379.99. You can have one, or you can have a set of three, which is even better. Because if you've got a set of three, you get a bigger discount. And why do you want a set of three? Because you can then have a beautiful outside broadcast that is going to look absolutely incredible. Now, these are brilliant. So first of all, we've got the lens. It shoots in 1080 high definition. Okay, it's got a brilliant Sony lens on it, f2.8, I think it is, and it's got a field of view. Depending on which one you look at, it says like it's a 76.8 degrees field of view, or, and I'll show you what that looks like later. Or I did see one, maybe it's the cross angle that makes it even bigger, 86 degree field of view. Basically, it allows us to zoom in and zoom out, and it pans and all sorts of things. So because it's wireless, it's got a built-in battery that lasts 6 hours, and the built-in battery, and it's also got a built-in microphone as well, which is really good. So I'm going to show you. Let me just switch over to the microphone so you can hear. Now it might start to sound a little bit. It might sound, but here it is. So now we're talking through the Mevo Start microphone, and this isn't the best place for it because it's a little bit echoey in here, but you can certainly tell a difference. But it's very good if you're out and about. It's omnidirectional, and it is really works really well when you're out and about. Let me put it back onto my microphone. I just wanted to. So now we're back onto the microphone, and this is why microphones really help. So yeah, so it's got great battery, great built-in microphone, great lens around the back here, so we can see indicates that it is all fully charged up. But we also have the 3.5mm jack there as well, so I could actually plug my microphone into the back of the Mevo as well. So if I was out and about doing an outside broadcast, doing a piece to camera, then that would be a very good idea. Now here is the USB-C, the USB cables. That's what we use to charge it up. So we just charge it up into a USB socket. But also that then can make this Mevo Start a wired webcam. So it just becomes a webcam as opposed to a live stream camera. And then at the bottom here, this is really cool element. This is and it's in the carousel. We've got the extra. Let's see if I can get it out without my nails breaking. Ah, come on. There we go. So that is our little SD card. You see that there? Little SD card. That's the Arclight SD card in the carousel. And that is 128 gigabytes. And that actually gives us 14 hours of recording of the live stream in 1080 high definition. So that's a beautiful thing. When you're out and about live streaming with this camera, then it's also taking saving a recording direct to the SD card, which means you'll have a 1080 high definition recording of the event you're live streaming. Now, why is that important? Let me tell you, that is important because if you're out and about, maybe a lot of people use these for their church services, for sports events, for kids plays, all manner of places, graduation ceremonies, things like that. Concerts indeed. But if everyone's doing taking some live streaming on a concert, chances are you're all pinging the same cell tower or you're pinging the same Wi-Fi hotspot. That's going to reduce the bit rate. So maybe the live stream isn't going to be as good as you think. This is where this comes into its own because it's also recording 1080 high definition. So if anything has gone wrong with your live stream while you're out and about, you've got a bankable, take it to the bank, 1080 high definition recording, absolutely fantastic. So that is another excellent point. Now, what I want to do, what I really would like to do is to put the camera on so you can actually see it. But I don't think it's going to let me do that for some reason, which is really frustrating me. Okay, we might come back to the Mevo Start because I might have to just do a little switcheroo on a camera. In fact, no, I won't do it just yet. We'll come back to it. So yeah, so that is it. So why is it so important to live stream with a camera and not just your phone? Well, I'll tell you what it is. And this is why this is so cool. This is an amazing camera. It actually will live stream directly at the same time, simultaneously to Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, Vimeo, and anywhere else you want, because it's got something called RTMP, real-time messaging protocol, and that is what allows us to live stream anywhere we like. So we can plug it in. So I'm having to plug in my other phone so I can see you all. Yeah, so we can do all of that with this one camera, all those different places. So if you've got a blog or a vlog, like maybe you've got a family blog, so everyone can contribute and things, well, you could live stream directly. So if maybe you're going to go see your children's sports day or little league game or softball game, and then you can actually just attach this or one of three of them to the fence, and then you can sit back. You've got the AI app on your phone, and you can sit back and do some amazing things, just controlling it all through the app, just controlling this camera. It is absolutely the best camera I have used. It is so good. We have full control over all the exposure. You can put on, I'm using BeLive today, guys, for this live stream. And so what we can do with BeLive is the same thing we can do with the camera. So I can drop a little lower third in the screen. I can put branding on because we're on Be Live. Let's stop Russian aggression. I think it'd be a very good idea. Let's take that off. So we can put these overlays on as well. Now, also, what we can do, we can change the overlays as well and all the branding because we've got multiple settings. And so we can change all those directly through the camera using the app. And it is absolutely brilliant. And so you can drop in your lower thirds, your overlays. We can even upload PDFs, slideshows. We've got a countdown timer. So if you're going live, a countdown timer is always a good idea. We kicked off the show with a countdown timer from here in Be Live. So that's the Mevo Start. Now, hopefully, I'm going to get that attached to Be Live without knocking us all off the, knocking us totally off the broadcast. But that's the Mevo Start. So hopefully I'm going to come back to that. What I'm going to do is let me try two things. I am going to, first of all, now this won't look pretty, guys. I'm going to show this in stream. That's not pretty. That's me from the Max camera. So let's turn that and see which one we're using for this one. So that's okay, that we're both using the same microphone. So I'm going to switch that camera off and put myself there like that. Now, hopefully this will work because I've got to unplug. What happens is it doesn't like plugging into all the same thing at the same time. Okay, I think it's because it's both Mevo cameras, or both Logitech cameras, I should say. So now, hopefully, pray to God. Yes, it's there. It's there now. Fantastic. Okay, right now I've got to work it out to put it back in the stream without mucking it all up. So I can do that by oh no, that's both me, isn't it? Hold on. Now I can change it. That's better. So now we've got the webcam. Fantastic. I'm going to take that one off, put me on there, and switch over to the Mevo Start on that camera. And this, guys, if you remember, is totally, show you, get it around right way. So this, guys, if you remember, got to put everything back centrally. This, guys, is totally wireless, okay, and it's now attached to. It's now going to come through the screen. So now all I've got to do is reattach it to its stand. And what if this is it comes with a standard tripod mounting, so you can mount it straight away onto a tripod. The other thing you can do, is you can remove the tripod mounting. This little element comes out, and that gives you the universal microphone stand fitting as well. So you can do it on microphone stands, tripods, and in the carousel you got frequently bought together. You got the little Mevo floor stand and the Mevo cover. Now let me show you what it actually looks like. All right, that one. Make sure we got the right. Yeah, we've got the right audio on. Now I can move that camera. Let's take the branding off. Oh yes, that's better. So now we've got no overlay, and now I'm looking at you into the Mevo Start camera. What's so cool about that is I can now show you how that works on the app. So this is how we control it on the app. So I can move myself around. Oops, push it. So just a little touch of a button. Do it again. So I press my face or anywhere on the screen, and that will do that. And then we can zoom in, or we can zoom out, all just by swiping snapping our fingers across. That is so cool. That's amazing, isn't it? Now, here's the thing. So when we talked about the wide view, so that is the wide view. So when we push ourselves in there, we can select facial recognition and tracking. When I move, the camera tracks me. So that keeps me in the frame wherever I am within that frame. So that is a really cool element. I'm going to have to switch that off from demonstrating because it does put me off. We've got full control over our audio. So we can put general speech, wind, audio gain. We can have the external microphones as well, which is amazing. So as I said, we could plug in the Purple Panda. And here, guys, here we have all the settings with the exposure. So we've got lighting, backlighting, indoors, outdoors. We've got filters, lots of different filters we can go through. Nice sepia. That one always makes me look like I'm in the Wild West. Yeah, that is cool. Let's put it onto something a little bit more sensible. Let's get back there. Put me back in the center. Yeah, and here is the element where we can put in our lower thirds. Now I'm just going to take that element off hide that element for a minute. So lower third, Nick Wood. We select it, say yes. Bada bada boom! We got it in the carousel. We got it there. Say Nick Wood. So that's the lower third. Okay, what other lower thirds we do? Let's take that one off. So simple. We just take it off, knock it off there, say tick, and it's gone. Okay, what else have we got in here? We could maybe show you. We got the countdown timer. So that's really powerful. And got a logo, or in that case, it's my face. And that way we can put the countdown timer on full screen. Oops, now I've got to try and get it off full screen. And it can come back up. So you've got all these things. You don't need any third-party software to go live streaming anywhere and send your stream anywhere. We can go Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, Vimeo, our websites, Amazon, anywhere. We can go anywhere. It's got RTMP. We can live stream anywhere. We've got Stream Key. We've got a URL. We're ready to rock and roll. And with this, it is just amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Just a couple of other little elements to talk about. Yes, it comes with 28 days free trial of, you can't really see that because it's a bit bright, free trial of Vimeo Producer. And that's what allows us to then live stream to all these different places. But also allows us to then upload the 1080 high definition video recording straight to Vimeo. We got NDI. We can convert it to, we can set it to enable HEVC. So we've got wireless video, so we could wire it and have it as a wired webcam. That's in beta at the moment. So much to love about this camera. I talk about it constantly. It is just the best. And as I say, you can get a set of 3 of these. If you click it in the carousel, grab a set of 3, because I wish I bought 3 at the same time, because I will actually have to get up to 3 anyway. But yeah, so you get them for less than $1,000, and that way you can control them with the same app. So you've got 3 different, imagine guys, you put your camera 3 different angles, then you can just seamlessly move from camera to camera to camera. You will look like a live streaming god. I mean, it really is. It's like an outdoor broadcast studio. Absolutely incredible, but for a fraction of the price. Back in the, even a couple of years ago, you needed so much kit to get 3 cameras all talking to each other, all live streaming together. And now we can just do it with the Mevo Start 1, 2, or 3, and you're good to go. I mean, amazing. And guys, if you're a business owner, maybe Even if you're not a business owner, maybe you're a trainer, maybe you're a presenter. And the thing is, you can do presentations, but you can do presentations to your company website. So you could live stream to your social media. You can also live stream to your company website. If you've got training that you want all your organization to see, because we've got RTMP, we can live stream to your intranet site as well. The possibilities are amazing. You don't realize until you've actually got one of these cameras, you don't realize just how good they are, but you will absolutely love it. It is game changing. It really is. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with this Mevo Start camera. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, my comments aren't coming up on the thing. Gaza Plaza. Hello. Let's go hello to you. If you've got any, thank you, Tiffany, for following. Now, if you've got any questions, please do drop them in the comments. I'll keep an eye on my little phone here. Normally, my comments come up. I think it's the way, my mistake. I set up the broadcast wrong in BeLive, so it's not pulling the comments on. But that's life. What can you do? You can either stop or you just carry on and make the best of it. And that's what I love about live streaming. So if you are watching on Amazon, well, two things. If you're watching on YouTube, get your tush over to Amazon, nickwood.live. That'll bring you to the Amazon stream. And if you're watching on Amazon, please do me the massive favor of hitting that funky follow button, because you're never going to get spammed with any iffy, show you what that is on screen. You're never going to get spammed with emails telling you when I'm going live. You're not going to get notifications at all, I don't think. It just moves my video, my live stream into a different part of the Amazon ecosystem, so it's easily found. But the truth is, when Amazon see a follower, then they see, Nick's doing a good job. So then they'll hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll show my live stream in more places. When we're live streaming, we've normally got discounts in the carousel. So it is amazing. So yeah, if you do me that honor, I would be very, very grateful. If you're already following me, I am super grateful already. Okay, now let's go on to the next camera in the rank. And we're staying with Logitech because it's the camera that we kicked off with today. And now I'll show you both in stream. And again, this is another camera which also shoots in 1080 high definition. And it's this one here. So I'm going to move it slightly over. So I'm now on the right-hand side as I'm looking. Not quite sure what that is on your side. But this is the Logitech C920. So a bit of a Logitech fanboy today. And the thing I love about the Logitech C920 is this was the camera we all went and bought back in the day. Let me show it to you actually. Let me just hide that again. This is an excellent entry-level webcam. Okay. Now, full truth is that when I went and bought this, I bought it because I wanted to make some YouTube ads. And so if you ever tried to make YouTube ads before, you know that you actually do need to have some decent kit. So not only did I get the Logitech C920, but I also got I've also got some microphones as well. Now it's in the carousel with a lovely chunky discount. In fact, the carousel is saying 67. No, that's wrong. Today it's actually down to $62. If you click on the button in the carousel, it'll take you there. It's actually $62, which is quite amazing. Hey, yeah, I need to put my glasses on again now. Hey, Juliana, yeah, bro, no way you're British. I've always wanted to go to the UK. Hey, come on over. Don't let the Atlantic hold you back. Come on over to the UK. We have a great time. Well, I do anyway. I can't speak for the whole company. Can't speak for the whole country, obviously. But yeah, no, you'd love it. Whereabouts are you? I'm Juliana. I'm 14 years old in America. Ah, hi, Juliana. Hey, listen, do me a favor. Hit that follow button and let me know. You know, and it will tell me that you're following me. Are you watching? Oh, well, I know you're watching on Amazon, I guess. Yeah, please bottom left-hand corner. If you press that follow button, I will be forever grateful to you. You'll have a very happy Englishman to chat to. Oh, thank you so much, Juliana. That is amazing. I really appreciate that. What can I say? I am one of the luckiest people in the world. Okay, let's get back to the camera. So Juliana, have you got, please do tell me, have you got, do you do live streaming? Do you make videos? I need to balance that phone just slightly there. What do you do in the UK? I pretty much do this, Juliana, is the truth. I spend most of I'm a digital marketer and affiliate marketer. So I spend most of my time building websites, running ads on Facebook, on YouTube, on Facebook and YouTube, things like that. And I am a live streamer. Juliana's saying, I know I don't do live streaming. What do I eat? Pretty much anything I can get my hands on. And yeah, I can. I eat what I can, anything. Juliana, funny your question. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yes, the C920. That was it. I was telling you about the C920. Yeah, back in the day, we just all went out and bought these because they're great. They're widescreen. They shoot in 1080 high definition. And initially, you've got control over the contrast, the hue, the color, the intensity, the white balance, those things. But when you buy a Logitech camera, you also get access to an amazing piece of kit called Logicapture. Now, this is software, free software that you can use, and this allows you to make some brilliant video. Oh, hang on, Juliana, you've got another big question. My parents are strict and I want to go to the UK, but my parents say, no, it's too far. It's always been a dream for me to go. I love a British accent. Oh, Juliana, thank you so much. Hey, Juliana, if you like a British accent, you can also go to my YouTube channel. Just go http, just basically type into your URL, nickwoodvideo.com. That will take you to my YouTube channel. Subscribe there. You've got all my YouTube videos where I have a very British English accent. So you can do that. Thank you so much. You should come anyway. Don't worry, your parents will love it. Tell them. So look, so this I'm going to show you because I've got Be Live, so I can share this in my stream. I'll get it in the right way. And here we go. It's about to come on stream now. In fact, I just need to put the camera back up there because otherwise you won't be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, let me show you this in the stream. Prepare to be amazed. Come on. Come on, here we go. There we go. There it is. Haha. So this is the Logicapture. Okay. So as you can see, it allows us to have two. Do I have kids? No, I don't have kids, Julia. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Right. Let me move my camera so we can see a bit better. And look, we can zoom in. And if we zoom in, we can then pan as well. So a little bit like the Mevo Start that I don't know whether you saw that, Juliana, earlier. With the Mevo Start, we can set it to face track us and it automatically pans. But what this does with Logicapture, this allows us, this basically makes a beautiful recording studio. So we can do several things here. We can have got two sources. So we can have the C920, or we've got the second source, which is the G Hub, which I haven't actually got switched on. Doesn't help. Let me see if I can find something else. Yes, that. There you go. So we got some screenshots. That's my second source. Is my computer, and so we can easily go between source 1 and source 2. We can do like we've got with Be Live. We can put ones in the bottom. We can flip them around. So, for example, if you wanted to do teach what you know, here you go, Juliana. They don't teach you this in school, but teach what you know. You only need to know 1% more than someone else to be the expert. Okay, so with this camera, then you can get the Logic Capture, and then you can actually create your own little mini course. So you can do a little presentation like this. So you can record yourself. It's a record button here. So we can record the presentation with you down in the corner there. And then we just knock up a quick PDF, like a cheat sheet or some questions or an infographic, and then you've got the basis of a really nice little course. All right, Julian, what else are you saying? Did you have it? I'm so happy right now. I just really want to goo. Haggis, leaps and tatties, steak and kidney pie, pudding, Yorkshire pudding, bangers and mash. Oh, yes. Bangers and mash. Good God. Yes, I've got to admit, I'm a big roast beef. That's what we love, actually, in the UK. That's our national dish, I think, in England. So as you can see, though, we've got, we can reset it. So that comes out. Put myself back on the screen there. That's better. So we've got the autofocus, we can have on or off. We've got these image settings, so brightness, contrast, saturation. We can have anti-flicker. That won't really do much while I've got it here. Now, the best thing is Chroma Key. Now, this is so cool. If I had the green screen behind me, it would drop my background into black because we just cut the green out. And so then you can have any background you like. You can actually have the display screen, the computer screen that we had earlier, and then you wouldn't have to be in that little box. It'd just be natural. We can flip, but also we've got these great things here. So look, we've got the text overlay. So we've got the follow me on Amazon. So thank you, Juliana, for doing that. We can change the color of that quite easily. Red, purple, green. We've got oh, that's just knocked it right off. Not quite sure what it is. But basically, yeah, you've got the different fonts. You've got background. So I've got it on transparency. You could have it on black, gray, white, those sorts of things. Back on. And of course, we can have it in the middle of our screen, right or left justified. We've also got some rather scary filters. So you can go black and white. Ooh, that's not such a good one. Yeah, these different sources. And then we've got the border. So you've got this red border around here. We can make that green or blue, or actually any color we like, because we've got the hex key there as well. So yeah, and then the transitions. So as you saw with the transitions, we got it on the slider, but we can have it on the horizontal flip as well. And it's just those little things which make your recordings just slightly more professional. Now, I'm getting really confused as to which camera I'm actually looking at. So I'm going to come out of this one. I'm going to take this one off. That's the trouble when you're live streaming and you've got two cameras on, both with lights, and you're thinking, and you're looking at the screen to try and show you what's going on. I was kind of like, which camera am I actually looking at? Which is really cool. Okay, Juliana, thank you so much for all these questions. It's so cool. Did you know that the Queen Elizabeth died? I was really sad when it happened. Yes, I did know. Yes, I did know because I'm in the UK. Yeah, it was very sad, but she had a very long and illustrious life. She's the only queen that I've ever been under. And actually, Juliana, I did actually meet her a couple of times when I was a very young boy in the Cub Scouts. I think I was about 7 or 8. And then I was lucky enough from working with a charity a few years ago to be invited to Buckingham Palace, and I actually went to one of the royal garden parties, and so I was able to spend time in Buckingham Palace, Queen having tea. The Duke of Edinburgh was still alive then as well. I'm trying to think if they were under the only other really royals were Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, so Prince Edward's wife. She was there, and some people I didn't know. But no, the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip, they were both there, and that was really cool. Okay, what part of the UK? No way. Yeah, yes way. Absolutely, that was yes way. Yeah, I was very lucky to do that. I'm actually in. I'll tell you what. I'm in Farnborough in Hampshire in the UK. Now, you remember American history, the Wright brothers, remember, they were the first manned-powered flight. 2 years later, in the UK, was a guy called I've forgotten his name's just gone right off my his name's just popped right out of my head. But basically, it'll come back to me. But basically, he was an American as well. Came to live in Farnborough, and he was the first person in the UK. He was the first powered flight in the UK. He was the first person to take off from a little place just a little bit down the road from me, and then shortly after, he was I think about 150 meters afterwards. He was also the first person to crash as well. He crash landed. He survived. Cody. William Cody, that's his name. Yeah, so yeah, he was American, came to the UK. He was actually working for the UK military or the army with flying kites, and he had the brilliant idea, put an engine in the kite, and the rest, as they say, is history. So there you go, you're learning so much. It's weird that I'm American, I want to live in the UK. Like, do you get hate? Do I get hate? No, not very often. Well, when live streaming, it's yeah, very, very rare to get hate. Sometimes people do. We kind of just ignore it. If people are that sad, then that's just life. Okay, right. Next camera. Oh gosh, so busy chatting to you. No, do Americans get hate? Oh, sorry. No, do Americans get hate if they want to go to the UK? No. No. We love them. No, we love Americans. It is true. Yeah, no, we love Americans. That's all good. Yeah, I can't think. I'm trying to think of the most recent American I've met. I can't think of her name. No, she's great. She's a scientist. Actually, she's what's her name? Rebecca, and she is amazing. She is one of the chief scientists that advise the UK government. So for the vaccines, for all those COVID vaccines, she knew what was actually. She actually knew what was always in them. So she was telling me. So it's good. Okay, good, because I get scared. Oh, don't get scared. Don't get scared. It's all good. Don't worry. No, people love Americans. We all speak the same language. Well, pretty much. I know you call things slightly different things than I call them, but that's all good. Okay, right now, next. Gosh, we've got to move on with the show. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what time is it actually? I tell you what, Juliana, we are on the same wavelength. I was just about to say, what time is it in the States? It is 2:44 here. Yes, it's 9:44 where you are. That's cool. Where were you again? I'm having to scroll back. Where are you? Where are you? I'm 14 years old in America. Oh, I'm not sure where you are in America, but that's okay. No worries. No problem. But as I say, look, yeah, do go. Seriously, go over to nickwoodvideo.com, and then you can you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave me a message there. Indianapolis, the Indy 500. Wow, I would love to go there. That's the truth, Juliana. I've actually never been to the States. I've been near, but never actually been to the States. I want to go to Hawaii. I'd love to go to Indianapolis as well. I've been to the Caribbean a few times, but never actually got stateside. I'm going to put that on my list of things I must do. Okay, right. Next thing, let me right in the carousel. Next up, oh yeah, this is Queen Elizabeth went to Kentucky, which is close to me. Yay! Yeah, in the Kentucky Derby. I used to love my horse racing when I was younger. That's Desert Orchid in the background there. Okay, right. Next up in the carousel. Now, this is. I have to use an iOS device to go live streaming on Amazon, one of those things. And this is my favorite one. I think it's the biggest selling iPhone to date. And the reason it's in the carousel is you can get a reconditioned one now for a real snip, $642. I'm just going to double check that because some of the carousel items and some of my items, that when you actually click them, they are a little bit less. So I'm just going to double check this one. This one is, this one's a little bit more. So it's now saying it's 648.98 in the carousel. But this is the best iPhone. Oops, find myself again. The best iPhone around. Now, I used to use this one. This is the iPhone 6S Plus. And I stuck with that for ages. I didn't upgrade it until the iPhone 12 Pro came out, because this one I got because, again, when it comes to live streaming and videoing, this one I got because it had built-in image stabilization technology. Really important. And no, I ignored the iPhone 7, 8, 9, X, 11. Wasn't bothered. This one, very bothered indeed. And the reason being, from a live streaming point of view, this camera, it is the 4K. It shoots in 4K, but it's the first iPhone that had optical as well as digital zoom. So that is so impressive. So it's got 2 times amount in, 2 times amount, so 4 times zoom. It's also still got 10 times digital zoom. It's also got an AI bionic chip in it that also allows us to have this crisping element as well. Now, it takes amazing video. It also takes some beautiful pictures as well. So I'm going to share with you. That is that is my pumpkin that I bought. I grew to this year. I've never grown one before. She went to the Kentucky Derby. Thank you, Juliana, for chatting to me for so long. Yeah, so we've got the pumpkin there. Do you like pumpkins? What do we do with pumpkin? I've got it. I'm not sure what to do with it now. I could either make pumpkin soup. Oh, it's quite big. I could make pumpkin stew, like a little. I've got a recipe called Spanish stew. So it's pumpkin, pear, potato, beans, all sorts. Or yeah, any suggestions, do tell me. Or we took these photos. Now, I was up in the north of England. A couple of weeks ago, up in the Pennines, and so I was able to take these beautiful, beautiful shots here. And yeah, there's an old TV show in the UK called Last of the Summer Wine, and it was these 3 old boys pictured here on the teapot, and actually went and sat in Sid's cafe. That's a cafe they used to film in. We actually stayed in the pub that they used to film in as well. But it's a beautiful place. And look, see, so that was just outside, just up the road from the pub where we were staying in. And so this camera, this phone and this camera, we're able to take beautiful photos. And that's the photo into the sun, which is like really, you don't really want to do that 9 times out of 10. But the quality, the color is just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to hide that back again. So yes, this is your iPhone 12 Pro. It's seriously good. Apart from the fact that you can actually make and receive telephone calls with it, you can scroll your social media, pick up your emails, everything like that. But if you've got something that shoots in 1080 start again. If you have a phone that shoots in 4K high definition or 10K, doesn't matter, or 1080p, if you're watching in high definition, you want to be able to watch in if you're filming in high definition or live streaming in high definition, you want somebody to be able to watch it in high definition. And that is why this is cool, because this screen is a high definition screen, HDR screen. It's got 1200 nits, I think it is an amazing amount of pixels. And if you're an Amazon Live member, then you can stream like high definition movies, TV shows, and you can stream them all onto your phone. Absolutely brilliant. The battery is super cool as well. Now, I know people that will go out of the house, and if their iPhone is on 72%, they are in a blind panic in case they're going to lose it all. This is superb. I do every day. I run it down right to about 1 or 2%. And then I charge it up, and I can charge it up in an hour. We've got the fire cable charger, so it goes right down. I've charged it up 60 minutes, bang, 100% again. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still quite quick, just plugging it into a normal USB. But it's great. So that means I can always do that. But that also means that because I'm draining it down, I'm extending the life of the battery. And iPhones are notorious for their poor battery life. This one I've had nearly 2 years now, and the battery life is still as good as when I first bought it. I think it's because I drain it down and then charge it up. It's absolutely brilliant. It's also got iMag, so that means you can wirelessly charge it as well. There's so many lovely things about this phone. 4G, 5G, does all those. It's got a high definition camera on the front as well. Yeah. Oh, shoots in amazing low light photography and videography. Got something called LiDAR. It basically shoots a little laser beam constantly, so it's constantly measuring what's in its environment, and so it's allow us to shoot in ultra low light definition conditions really well. And I'll put some on for the next time so you can see. What was the other thing I was going to tell you about? Oh man, oh yes, no, if you take some photos, it's got this really brilliant thing where, you know, it looks like you've just got 1 or 2 seconds, but actually if you hold the photo down, you've got about 4 or 5 at least seconds of movie. And that's really cool because you can then make boomerang photos, GIFs, all sorts. If you're into your photography and videography as well, lesser known fact is that you can actually edit in RAW. It's not obvious when you first have the camera because it's not set up. Go into the camera settings, go into camera settings, select switch to RAW, and you can edit in RAW. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, next thing. I think Juliana's forsaken me by the looks of it. Never mind. Thank you, Juliana, for following me and doing all that. Guys, if you are watching on Amazon, please do me a favor, hit that little follow button. You will not get spammed with emails every time I go live. It's such a very tiny, very subtle, I call it, a very subtle notification system. Yeah, and it just means that Amazon get to think that I'm doing a good job. Then hopefully they'll put my streams in more places. You never know. And yeah, with any luck, who knows? We might be able to bring you even more discounts, even more than this one. $59.99, guys, and you get an extra 10% if you've got a coupon code as well. So this is the Nexigo N930E Stream Cam. It's a great little camera. I'm nearly up to my hour, so great little camera. I love it. Comes again, as always, with the little universal jack for universal mount for a tripod, so we can screw it into our tripod. Fantastic. But also we can hang it on our monitor as well. Now it also rotates in 360 degrees, which is pretty cool. And so we can adjust it sideways, backwards and forwards as well. Really nice. Now it's got a built-in microphone, but not any old microphone. It's a noise cancelling microphone. So we've got built-in noise cancelling microphone. We also have, for privacy, a little cover there. It just slides across, so you can see there. Here's the lens. We can slide that across. No one is seeing anything. So if you ever got hacked, God forbid, if someone could open your camera, they still wouldn't see anything. I mean, if I got hacked, they would only see Desert Orchid on my bass guitar. That's it. But yeah, so that's really cool. And that just sticks on. Comes with 2 of those. But no, before I tell you the best bit, it shoots in 1080 high definition. It's got autofocus. It also comes with some software where you've got control over the exposure, aperture, lighting, and you can preset as well. So you've got everything you can have to preset. So if I'm using it in the office here, then I have it on one setting. And then if I used it down in the kitchen for the cooking show as an example, then totally different lighting. I can reset it, but save the settings for next time, so I don't have to keep going through the rigmarole of changing it around. But the best thing, and this is for guys, particularly if you are a vlogger and you're out and about, or maybe you just are on Zoom calls or on Hangouts or on team meetings, you know what the same as I do, and you're on those calls, people are basically doing it in their bedrooms. They're low light, you can't see them. This Great demonstration, Nick. Does help if it's actually plugged in. Okay, so this is what I love. It's got a 3-setting built-in ring light that will just light you up. So no matter what you're doing, whether you're on your laptop, your desktop, doing a piece to camera, doing a bit of vlogging, then you're going to be beautifully well lit. And that's the thing, guys. So if you're just using, even if you're just using it as a webcam for your meetings, to give yourself better audio, better video, you will look better. But also with the lighting, you will look better to everybody else. And it's those little things which are going to make you look more professional than all your colleagues. So yeah, you'll be the one getting the promotion. And who knows? Maybe you'll get the keys to the executive bathroom or something like that. Whoa, let's have a look. Hey, Lynn Joan, thank you so much for following me. I'm so cross that I didn't get this set up properly, because normally I could flash your name up in lights, play the air horn. I think I can still play you the air horn, actually, if that's on. Might come on eventually. Thank you anyway, very much, Lynn Joan. I appreciate that enormously. And I haven't got the air horn on because that's not plugged in either. Oh my goodness, I'm doing well today on getting things all prim and proper and done and nice and the like. So yeah, do let us know, guys. Thank you so much for following. You say, if you are watching on Amazon, just that little button in the bottom left-hand corner just gives us a very subtle follow. You don't get spammed. It just means that Amazon think I'm doing a good job, and maybe they'll let me do more discounts in the carousel. But for Lynn and for Juliana and for Tiffany, I should have played you all these. Or even actually unplug that bit. Let's have another go. I know, silly little things, but makes me happy. So yeah, so thank you everyone for following. I really do appreciate that. Okay, right. So listen, guys, this is coming to the end of the live streaming element of the show, but I'm going to be back in a few hours and talking more about cameras in the video kit guide. So I better just run through, and I'll be back here again tomorrow, same time, same place, live streaming. So we've got the Logitech Litra Glow there in the carousel. Yeah, and what often comes with the Mevo Start is the floor stand, and indeed the Mevo Start case as well. That's probably a good thing to buy. Another Logitech product which also goes along with the C920 is the wireless keyboard. That's got a great discount in the thing. Yeah, we showed you earlier the Blue Yeti microphone. Yeah, go check out yesterday's show, the movie quiz with myself and Stephen. Stephen talked about the Samsung Galaxy. We often talk about the GoPro Hero 10 because I'm waiting on an upgrade from my Hero 4. Yeah, we talked about microphones. We got the Movo LV1 lavalier microphone there. The one I'm using today is the Purple Panda as well. Now we got the scan discs. Oops, we got the scan disc in the GoPro. We got the Arcanite in the Mevo. Later, I will be using the flashing lights. So that's really cool when you're going live streaming. If you can, if you want to change your background and have some lighting, that's really cool. Yeah, if you're to plug in your microphone, you need an adapter for your GoPro or for your iPhone 12. We've got the Logitech Brio, another Logitech camera. We've got the chair that I'm using, nice and happy. We've got the Echo Dot I showed you earlier and the Echo Dot 4th Gen. That should be arriving. The E-Mark, you can't really see it there, but it's just the stand over there. I'll put that up later. We've got the Anchor 4 port we're just using down there. If you've got any Wi-Fi dead spots in your house, TP-Link Deco is the way to go. This has been a game changer for me. I couldn't have Wi-Fi in my kitchen, well, because I've got a lovely brick-built house here, and so I needed that in order to live stream from the kitchen. We got the Zion 5 gimbal. We've got the green screen lighting kit. You just see the element there. The ring light is the ring light I've been using today. Let me just show you. I can show you it here. You actually see a bit of my setup. If I show you that in the stream. Yep, that's the ring light there. You can see that portable. That's got a nice discount on it, $98. Turn that back again. What else have I got? Ah, yeah, these are the newer, funky little newer light. Whee! This one here. Take that off. Oh yeah, if you go back to yesterday's, we got the DJI smartphone gimbal and the OBSPOT Tiny that Stephen always talks about. We've got the, if you're doing video, you really want one of those. This is the Seagate 4TB hard drive, backup portable hard drive. You can get much bigger ones than that, and if you're a gamer, you seriously need them because you're saving chunky files, which is all good. Hey Marco, I'm good Marco, thank you for that top tip as well. No sign of a Amazon logo. Just running through these last couple of items here. We've got the earphone wireless earbuds. I've just been focusing on the cameras. We've got the MacBook Air just downstairs, the Logitech C920 S, oh that's in there twice. I use these newer dimmable portable lights as well. They're good. You've got different color diffusers you can use with them. We've got the Velbon Video Mate just in the corner there. The mic covers for the Yeti we saw, and if you'd like a bit of good reading, what to say when you speak to yourself is my recommendation. We got the the 2021 Apple MacBook Pro is one of my favorites, and also we have we got, when you got your video, and you want to share it with everybody else, have a party, get the OnePad out. This is a brilliant little portable projector, which you can just add in. It's Bluetooth. You can attach it to your phone. So if anything, if you're live streaming, you're saving things, then you can just attach it, share it on the video. So like the Mevo Start, I can upload the video from today's show, saved in high definition, 1080 high definition. I can then show it, stream it from Vimeo through the projector, which is really neat. Okay, that is it. So until tomorrow, we'll be back again tomorrow with more live streaming. So always, this week we're just focusing on the cameras because it's the cameras that I really want to share with you. We've got all this other kit in here. But yeah, let's have a look at the cameras, what's frequently bought together. Now, I'm going to be doing more of it later on. If you're around, you're more than welcome to join me. So I'm back again with the video, doing a video show at noon Eastern, 5 p.m. UK. But then I'm back again tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK, 9 a.m. Eastern, talking about live streaming again. So thank you so much to Lynn, and thank you to Juliana for the lovely chat we had, and the follow, and thank you to Tiffany as well. Thank you to Gaza, and of course thank you to Marco. Yeah, Marco, for some reason I set up wrong in BeLive, and I'm not getting it's not BeLive, it's me, I set it up wrong. So I can only get access to my comments through my phone. Okay, whatever you're doing, be safe, take care, and look after yourselves. I will see you either later or tomorrow. Take care.